Most people look at a market chart and just see pure chaos, right? Random lines, flashing colors. But what if I told you each candle is actually a page in a diary? Today, we are doing something really exciting. We are decoding Japanese candlesticks, a brilliant visual system created by 18th century rice merchants that still completely dominates Wall Street today. We're going to strip away the confusion and uncover the true heartbeat of the market. So, think about it. When you first open a chart, what do you actually see? If you're like most of us when we started out, it's just a totally chaotic mess. You've got these jagged lines, violently jumping up and down, a dizzying amount of data. It literally looks like unpredictable wild noise, doesn't it? But you're actually looking at one of the most elegant structures of visual data out there. Let's completely reframe our perspective here. These shapes aren't random. They are literally a diary of the market. Every single shape captures the relentless daily battle for survival between millions of buyers and sellers. It's recording pure human emotion, fear, and greed, right there on the screen for us to read. Let's jump straight into section 1, the heartbeat of the market. And to understand that heartbeat, we have to look at the anatomy of a candle. Think of this as the anatomy of money flow. Every single candlestick you see is built on 4 crucial pillars of data. We call this OHLC, open, high, low, and close. That's it. Those 4 data points are all you need to build the complete story of what happened to the price during any time frame. The open and close tell us exactly where the battle started and ended, while the high and low show us the absolute extremes of the fighting. Now, see that thick central rectangle? That's called the body. This represents the actual undeniable territory that was captured during the fight. It measures the exact distance between the opening price and the closing price. And here's the key. The longer the body, the more intense the emotion, and the more decisive the victory was. Which brings us to the 2 sides fighting over this territory, the bulls and the bears. This is where the psychology of color comes into play. A green candle isn't just a nice color, it's the bullish roar of victory. It means the buyers seized control and forced the price to close higher than it opened. On the flip side, red represents bearish footprints. The sellers absolutely dominated the session, dragging the price down. But remember, a single candle is just one battle. We need to look at the trend and the flow. If you see a beautiful, flowing sequence of large green candles with short wicks, you're looking at a super healthy bullish trend. But if those green bodies start shrinking and the wicks start getting longer, the bulls are getting exhausted. The market is constantly whispering its next move to you. You just have to know how to listen. Okay, next up, the mystery of the wicks. If the thick body is the captured territory, what are those thin spindly lines sticking out of the top and bottom? I absolutely love this phrase. Wicks are the battle scars of the market. They show violent, aggressive attempts to push the price, which ultimately failed. Someone stepped on that territory, but they just couldn't hold their ground before time ran out. Technically, we call these wicks, tails, or pins. A long wick at the top? That's a story of failed ambition. The buyers reached for the stars, but the sellers brutally swatted them back down. A long wick at the bottom, often called a tail, shows massive price rejection. The market hit the floor and bounced back hard. These scars literally show you exactly where the market is likely to reverse direction. Reading these extremes is a superpower. The very tip of the top pin is the absolute highest price, and the bottom pin is the lowest. But here's a crazy thought. What if a green candle doesn't have a top pin at all? No wick whatsoever? That means the buyers never retreated, not even for a second. They pushed the price right up to the buzzer, closing at the absolute extreme high. That shows massive, unquestionable conviction. So we know what a win looks like for the bulls and the bears, but you might be wondering, what happens when it's a tie? Like, what does the chart actually do when neither side can secure a victory? That brings us to the doji, the moment of silence. This is the ultimate stalemate. A doji is a candle that basically has no body at all. It looks like a little cross or a plus sign. The price opened, went totally crazy up and down, but somehow closed at the exact same level it started. It's a moment of profound indecision. When you see a doji, the market is literally holding its breath. It's the eerie silence before a massive storm of volatility. For beginners, your golden rule is simple. Do not trade the doji. Wait for the market to make a move and break the stalemate. Let's zoom out and talk about the master of time. Time compression changes everything. When you alter the time frame, you completely change your view of the battlefield. Take a 5-minute candle. That is a high-speed sprint. It captures the frantic micro-pulses of the market for exactly 5 minutes. This is where the day traders live, battling it out over rapid back and forth action. But zoom out to the 1-day time frame, and you're running a marathon. This filters out all that intraday noise and shows you the big picture, the massive footprints of institutional power. One single daily candle actually contains hundreds of those little 5-minute sprints safely packaged inside it. You aren't changing the historical price of the asset, you're just changing how you summarize the data of the war. Oh, and here's a quick support tool for you. Most charting platforms like TradingView have a built-in data box. If you just hover your mouse over any candle, boom, it gives you the exact OHLC numbers. But never forget, you aren't just reading math. You're reading a map of human belief compressed over time. And just like that, you've completely learned the alphabet of the market today. We covered the OHLC pillars, the psychology of colors, those battle-scarred wicks, and the silence of the Doji. Next time, we're going to start reading full sentences by exploring candlestick patterns. So before you jump into your charts, drop a comment below. Which candle shape do you actually spot the most on your battlefield? If this explainer helped you crack the code, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss our next session. Keep learning, keep analyzing, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.